starved out in the Shaman. He's having a lot of presence and working the jungle. They have isolated Jab, so not the healthiest here.
Ah, not indeed. With the 2 points in the Rocket Barrage, Jab's going to use the creep to tank up Jabs? What is that outplay? And the Iron Bridge usage! No way Jabs gets out Rocket Barrage back in a couple of seconds!
SMG.
Split again, these two, they can never agree. But Aries and John take it away for game 2.
Oh, you can have my child, sir.
The Batrider's great as well, and you can just drag him in the middle, get him to lasso off, get the control, kill off heroes. The LD matchup is pretty good. I think the key thing is just how they force these fights on SMG. So you have multiple ways of looking for the Shadow Shaman first and trying to punish DJ. And speaking of DJ, he's still trying to get stacks up. Ninja Bogey making it tough.
And the river, Moon's getting chased down. Armel use of the side blades off Arfu's body. Picks up first blood, and Armel, why not? You gave him a tip before that was without you getting a kill, and now that you get it, why not give him a tip? You had an exceptional start. We saw what Armel could do in game 1.
Should be punished.
It's DJ that's been the nuisance right now. He's been so annoying to the Bane. We're gonna courier at least out of this, but what's been happening is DJ's trying to stack the Ancients, and then Ninja Boogie's going over to disrupt that. DJ's pulling the Ancients to the Bane and then shackling him on the other side, so the Ancients are doing so much damage. So there's that, and then Ninja Boogie's like, alright, he must have a ward nearby. I'll try and get rid of it. He dropped the sentry, and then of course DJ denied it. So it's just, and now he's unblocked the Ancients too. So DJ's playing really well at the start.
Yeah, he's a bit starved out in the Shaman. He's having a lot of presence and working the jungle. They have isolated Jab, so not the healthiest here.
Ah, not indeed. With the 2 points in the Rocket Barrage, Jab's going to use the creep to tank up Jabs? What is that outplay? And the Iron Bridge usage! No way Jabs gets out Rocket Barrage back in a couple of seconds! Jabs!
Oh, God.
No way! What? That is just a ridiculous high-level play out of the Tidehunter into the top lane, mid one. Core down out. Jabs is gonna lose the creeps. He'll try and TP for the damage this time. Mid one. He'll make sure there's no cheeky shenanigans from Jabs, and Ninja Boogie does not forget. He will tip him back.
Are still getting some good wards out from SMG. And, you know, with a movement out from TA, that is a little bit more room here for Moon to farm up. He's playing in his own jungle. Triple nulls up, so there is something to play for with the Storm now.
Armel, he's going to get an easy kill of Ninja Boogie. Just trying to play across the map, scouting out the Ancients, seeing if there's any stacks, being a nuisance, but they're about to get ravaged. They need this creep wave. I wonder if they need the ravage for it. They're going to try and lead onto mid one. TP starting to come through. It's going to be Moon to join the party. He needs to cancel the shackles. Moon's going to do just that. And now mid one turns it back around with a cooldown, and Fnatic not playing with the ravage will be their downfall. As Sham killed off, Moon will get the finishing blow onto Jabs, and beautiful rotations out of SMG.
Yeah, I think they were waiting last second for Jabs to get the EXP. The creep wave dies. He just lacked like 5 XP to get up. SMG are starting to play around with the IO Storm, and they're already looking to invade the jungle again.
Moon's got it. Everything you would need. Triple null, Fairy's Trinket. And the other blink being worked on is from Rage Potato. While that fight was breaking out blink, I think it's going to be very aggressive maneuvers from the side of Dire. You might see them jump DJ. Yeah, utilize the DD. Moon, no messing around. They're happy with getting the easy pick off as long as they can push this into a little bit of damage on the tower. And they should be able to with the catapult. So now Fnatic will be forced to react.
They don't have any value point leveling armor. They do have now just level 1, so not enough to really stall out the fight. But they have Overgrowth. John Ruel finds an angle here. It could be big.
That's a good TP. Moon was stepped a little bit too far over. Jabs, I don't think he's going to get in range. The Ravage! Oh, that was a nice attempt. No. Went for the long range, was hoping the tentacles would come out fast enough. But now that's Overgrowth and Ravage on cooldown. You don't get the kill, you defend your tower. Does bring...
They can play with Relocate up now on Afu if they wanted to. They've got the lasso ready on Raging. They have so many angles to take here. If they want to find that kill, they aren't finding the opportunities yet. But they have a lot of time to think about it. I mean, it's pretty long cooldowns on their spells.
Genuel gets the D ward, but it's going to pay in blood for this as Moon killing spree, and we'll be working on the Witchblade, the item that we're starting to see a little bit more on the Storm Spirits.
Just a little bit more output. Plays really nicely with his in-game now. Relocate.
Top lane. The blink reveal, Rage Potato gets the set off, and that's a big target. Armel top of the net worth. And Moon would love to take the gold away from the Templar Assassin. And now mid lane, Ninja Boogie. It's got the connection onto Jabs. They're really close with the return of the relocate. It's not the easy kill, especially when the Kraken Shell instantly gets rid of the Fiend's Crypt. Jabs pretty tanky with this Hood of Defiance. Overgrowth is back up, controlling 3. Now Storm Spirit is committed deep under the tower. And Nightmare to disrupt the combo. Raven's in. It's going to push them away, but the damage is still lacking at the moment. Fnatic, without playing with these key items and ultimates, means that SMG will have 0 casualties.
They still stave off. And
Old Serpent Wards as
got
well.
wards.
That's the big one. What?
Damn.
Oh yes, good old Serpent Wards.
Yep. Still hasn't been patched out, so it's still really strong. Gonna force a response out. Lasso not there for 40 seconds. Moon could steal though.
Good, but they've got Ravage. And there is going to be chain control to follow up afterwards, so it's all on the Iron the Bane to disrupt this, but Moon's used all his mana. Motion to fall, Ravage is going to cover this, so Aegis is picked up from Armel and SMG. They stuck around for too long, down to the south, mid one.
Oh, no.
He doesn't have anyone nearby. The formation has been broken. It's Fnatic. Oh, what a fight, what a read, and they can now lead this into the tier 1 tower.
Well, if you could save up for it, that's a taller ask. He's being chased down by Raging. Checking the tree line, relocate.
Gonna push him away. Moon, can he get the vision? Looks like he should be able to, so nice pick off, but they don't really have ways to take objectives, so maybe Radiant will look to come defend their bottom tier 1 tower.
A little bit more, right? It allows him to play by himself and allows the TA to play by herself as well.
Look at this, Jabs! What a blink reveal! Rabbits onto 4. They're looking to cut away the life of Arthur to start, but the best they've done is just force him away from the Gyrocopter, so mid one doesn't have his buddy to take this fight with. As that is a blink reveal to go down in this game. I mean, a Fnatic now.
You know, they know Ravage Overgrowth's down, so this is their opening.
BJ is gonna blink straight onto an illusion, beautifully played from Moon. So they pick off on a support, but they've got a deep ward as well that Moon's looking to utilize. And a second support will be killed off. Vision has been a main focal point of this game, especially with that previous fight to set up for Jabs, and nothing different for SMG in that little skirmish.
Yeah. And you find something for the trouble, and that was Lasso committed. So not going to happen back of it. Just a 1k lead for SMG in this game, and that does keep it really even
fight,
over
though.
DJ
Jumps under the Bane, the instant relocate to follow up, and they have the Savage Roar. It sets up for the chain control afterwards, and now mid one and Arfu. They thought this was going to be a better fight. They came to the party, but they were too late. As the door has been slammed shut, a couple of seconds to relocate out. And they just get away with their lives. It could have been so much worse for SMG.
Yeah, it could have been. Like, there was a last-second root coming out from Raven after Fnatic soon here, Ares.
It's going to be SMG looking to smoke, though. Couple TPs top, the rest of the team pathing their way across the map to try and enter this fight. You've got Ravage at the ready. Jabs are going to be in a position to block this, however. Run straight into Rage Potato, but starting on Jabs is not easy. Pretty far away from Fnatic. You see SMG, they're cautious about the Ravage potential. They're going to pull the Shaman to the depths of this middle of the fight as Jabs, there we go. Ravage out again, and there's no answer. SMG, they didn't draft team fight. It's such a struggle to take the 5-on-5 as the root is there. Arfu playing with the mechanism heal, but they'll continue to be chased deeper inside their territory. Tether out? No way Arfu gets out. Gush is just out of range, but a whip on the back, and Jabs will not consider the high jump. The tier 2, also not an opportunity without the creeps.
Yeah, they cut their losses. Jab's teasing with his stick and his items, baiting them in. No one's gonna fall for that, but another big blink ravage from Jab. These engagements. For SMG, it's much more open-ended. They've got to jump DJ, they've got to jump Raven, they do jump Raven.
They have the lasso, instant follow up and the relocate. The Januar with the counter initiation, overgrowth onto 4. And Armel can stand his ground at BKB, ripping one target into the next. As Moon, he'll get something out of it. Doesn't have too much mana left though. Try and play around with the bottles, but there will be no follow-up. But oh, guess what? Why not?
A world of difference. And they're just gonna smoke up. They still have Ravage for Jabs, no overgrowth, but Ravage is still there.
They need his Ravage. We've seen what Jabs can do. All grouped up. Mid one Ninja Boogie. If Jabs blinks behind, he might get more targets. It's gonna be DJ and Armel to start, and there's no follow-up. The Ravage clipping the eye before he's able to join, and he too will be killed off under the T2 towers, just raiding the team fight lineup. It's something that SMG, the only way they could have dealt with it is if they were so far ahead that they could snowball, get pickoff after pickoff, and we're just seeing that not be the case.
Yeah, you can see just Jabs again chasing down, bullying out Moon. Oh no!
Oh, he wanted the rune, he got it! Yeah, he got the DD, but the price, too much to bear. Another kill on Moons, 3 deaths on him now.
Got such great presence. His bear can just make short work of towers with the Detso up. SMG, we've got to see them find more angles. We've got to see the I relocate plays be on top. I don't think relocating mid one's actually play, although.
They get the lasso. Savage roll. Let's see if it's going to be enough. Raven trying to get the ultimate off. Now with the bonus health, it's going to be difficult to kill the bear. They do have a really good fiend scoop, but that's instantly cancelled. And now Armel dueling mid one. Who's going to pull him out? Mid one actually sticks around, feeling like SMG have what it takes to turn this fight into their advantage. Moon doesn't have the damage, even with the DDs. Armel once again. The first life will be taken care of. SMG, do they want to stick around for round 2? Executive call has been made. They're going to back off. So it was a buyback on Ninja Boogie. The death on the Batrider. But in the end, a 2 for 2. And you kind of take that.
Yeah, you take it. You take what you can get at this point for SMG. I'd say it's more like a 1 for 2 considering it's only an Aegis life on Armel. They lose their last outer tower here. High ground's very open. No Ravage, no overgrowth.
Jabs has a Hex.
Yep.
Oh, well, speaking about heads, that is so ambitious, DJ. All he wanted was to lay down the serpent wards as Moon just getting out with his life, but T3 falls. They don't want to stick around on Fnatic. They're going to look to retreat and happy with the objective damage they've done.
First, that attack speed bonus, that move speed bonus is massive. And the basic dispel is pretty damn good as well. So it's a lot of utility. And
oh, not again, John. They're all grouped up.
Oh, God.
He's going to land another huge ravage. Clipping 3, and it's all the key components of SMG's lineup as they get the kill on Jaro. Before the relocator, Moon's committed to the fight of Fnatic. Oh, it's a mess. 4 down, no casualties. Jabs wants to make it a wipe, and they'll do so with ease, toying with 3 Potato, as it looks like Fnatic have soon booked their ticket to the major.
Heroes up. Short response, so they can still force an issue here.
The answer this. Buildings.
No
they're falling fast. Your throne's just dropping as well. Look at the damage. There's no answers. It's Fnatic. Oh man, what a series. A 2-0 victory. And there you go. The first team to book a ticket over to the Sweden major.
Now they're looking good here, Fnatic. Again, one of the hopefuls that I think a lot of people knew would go to major. Fnatic's been very consistent in getting to those international lands. They're looking good. Maybe a bit rocky at the start, you know, dropping some games here and there in the series, but they're shaping up. SMG, they had an idea. They went